is up, chat? How we doing? What is going on? And I had to make this video today, especially after this tweet, because I didn't know what was going on. And then I see this kind of come out every once in a while. I see this topic coming out every once in a while, and you know what? I had to do it. And actually, I did a podcast today, and it was dope. And you guys should follow me on Twitter because I want to do more of those. I mean, I couldn't record it, but I literally had to talk about it. So I did a Twitter space, had some people show up. Muffin Man showed up. We were talking about it, and it was like a cool podcast. And I got to have you guys. So you guys should follow me on Twitter if you guys don't. But we have to talk about this skill-based matchmaking, right? And to me, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Like I want to play people my skill level or a little bit better, and that's something I want. And in a game, I want to fight people my skill level or around. And I don't have fun playing. I mean, sometimes I do. Like, no, get me wrong. In Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I'll play whatchamacallit, I'll play some of the best in the world, and I'm like, God damn, I'm fighting to survive. But I fight, and I'm pretty dang good at UMK3. I'm not like, I'm not gonna, I play Detroit Ballin', and my goodness, the guy's a monster. I've only taken out a couple of rounds and almost beat him. Almost. I don't think I've never beat him. But the thing is, I have fun with that. But I don't want every single one of my Mortal Kombat games to be like that. But like, okay, so going back to the whole topic at skill-based matchmaking, when I play fighting game, that's what I want, and that to me is more fun, especially if I'm learning a new character. I think skill-based matchmaking is fantastic, right? And I see a lot of this. I see a lot of this in the first person shooter community. They're all, I guess, a lot of the big streamers and a lot of the big content creators have been really against skill-based matchmaking, and it gets to the point where I almost believe them, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I try to figure out, why is skill-based matchmaking bad? I sit there and I try to think, because they always hate it, and I'm like, well, maybe it is bad, but I'm like, and I saw this today, chat. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this, and then let's make this. Actually, before we go, we're gonna check out Darkness. No parents. We're gonna take a look at this, and I saw this today.
Majority of my career, I'll throw that in air quotes. That's what I really love streaming. Can I be completely honest with you guys? If SBMM wasn't a thing,
SBMM.
I would stream multiplayer. SBMM, I've said this before and I'll say it again, man. SBMM is I dare say, killing video games as a whole. I don't want to get on a huge SBMM tangent here. We don't have to do this, okay? But it literally, I am playing against Giga Sweats with no rating, and then John comes in with his binky in his mouth, and John's like, wow, you're ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm playing against guys that have like a 1.5 or a 2 or a 3 KD, and John's playing against 0.02. I don't know what it is, guys, but
so I'm seeing that, and to me, what it sounds like is, I don't want to play against people my skill level. I don't like it because I have to work hard and I have to play hard. Now, can imagine that in the FGC. Like, imagine this is like, now here, and to further this point, like, and I think that's why a lot of people sometimes don't want to play COD. To be honest, I think the skill-based matchmaking is kind of bunk. I don't think it works that great, to be honest. But I think it gets more difficult once you queue up with other people, because I play people in my community. When I play COD, I play, I have homies that are killers, so we get put up in some big lobbies. But the thing is, I don't know, man. To me, that sounds like I played this video game in the olden days, where I would just be the top dog of the lobby and I would stomp people out, and that's what I want. I want to bully people all the time. I don't want to play people with my skill level because I hate the way they play. And that seems to me why the reason skill-based matching is even exists. I mean, because there's a lot of people that are saying no, and I want you guys to talk about this, right? They're like, no, this is the way I played fighting shooting games, and this is the way you should play them, right? I grew up playing games like this where there was none, and I'm going to tell you why. And you're gonna see why as well. You're gonna see this video, and I've come to a conclusion, chat. I've come to a conclusion, and if you didn't see the thing, but here, let's go. We're gonna look at this and listen to this.
I watch to see y'all fucking pwn noobs. Yep. I want to see you destroy people, like obliterate them. It's my favorite because they don't stand a chance. Yeah. So this, I totally see what you're saying. Just as an outsider, like how this could, make it much less entertaining. Why is Call of Duty doing that? Do we know the?
It's not the only game.
I mean, it's in games. It's in games. Call of Duty. It's in Apex Legends. It's in League of Legends.
Sorry. Does Fortnite?
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And that's where I came to a whole thing. Call of Duty players or watchers, people who watch COD, they don't care who you're playing against. They just want to see you destroy people, right? Like Logan Paul, I just want to see you destroy. And here's the thing. Like, you know what? If you're destroying people in lobbies, yeah, you're good. That's I won't ever say that, like, but the thing is too, sometimes I've done it. I've destroyed people, and like you get in the right lobby where there's people that are not that good and you're on a hot streak. Yeah, I've done it. And sometimes if you feel like a boss, but here's the thing, I don't always play like that. I'll get smushed. I'll get waxed. Every once in a while I will wax. But if we go back and listen to what he says, he just wants to watch a player stomp out and bully people in lobbies, and that made me think they don't care who. Like, the majority of the time, if somebody's stomping out, they're just a bunch of I don't know, kids are so good, but that's like just saying like, hey, we want you to we find it great when you bully a bunch of low skilled players because of entertainment. So they want to get rid of skill-based matchmaking so they can go back to making videos of them bullying people. That's what it sounded like, right? And then you will get their community. Oh, my favorite streamer is saying that skill-based matchmaking is bad. Oh yeah, I'll say it too. But as a fighting game player, that makes no sense to me. And here's another thing that I kind of thought or discovered. People who watch fighting games, who want to watch fighting game streamers or fighting game content on YouTube, they enjoy seeing two skilled players play the game. They enjoy that. They want to see the top skill players play the game. Or if you're just a content creator, if you wanted to go on ranked, they want to see you play against ranked, but they want to see you play skilled people. And if there was a fighting game channel that only played terrible people, that only played people that were very low skilled fighting game players, and they just beat them up, and they're like, we don't want that. We don't want to watch that. Because we can tell, and it comes back from the arcade days, right? When I used to go to the arcade, I used to look at somebody play a game, and I would judge them, not like personally, just like, okay, I could see they're barely pushing buttons. They don't know what to do. If I play this guy, I'm just gonna wash him, and then I'll play someone like, damn, this guy's good. Okay, I'll play this guy, right? And like, cause sometimes it's just and in fighting games, it's not fun to smash somebody, right? And if you've watched my stream, if you've been a part of my stream, especially when I play MKX, and I see somebody with a bad record that's got 20 wins and 200 losses, I'm not going to pick my main. I'm going to pick someone I don't barely even know, someone that I'm kind of just okay with or learning, and then I'll fight that person. It is no fun. I get no pleasure from destroying a noob in a fighting game. And if someone's going in and just pushing buttons and stuff like that, that doesn't bring me. I'm not like, yeah, I'm going to use my main and destroy you. Like, I don't learn anything from that. Maybe practicing combos, but I can practice that online. I don't learn anything from smushing somebody who's low skilled. And I don't want that person to have a bad thing. I want them to continue playing the game. And like, if someone's 20 wins and 200 losses, I'm like, God bless you. You keep playing the game. You know what? You're great. We need you in this FGC. Not just for law. We just need more people. But the thing is, to me, I don't want that person to have a bad game. It is not fun. It is not fun if you know, that person's just like, oh, you know, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna play, and then they just get stumped. It's not fun. It's not a fun experience. I'm not having fun. You're not having fun. I want that person to continue playing the game, so I'm gonna choose a player that I don't know so well. And to me, these FPS guys that are all, oh my God, skill-based matchmaking is ruining games. It's ruining. Is it ruining? Is it ruining the experience? Or is it ruining your experience because you can't drop crazy 20 bombs anymore? You can't do your crazy 360 no scopes. You have to play hard. And in fighting games, when you're playing people of your skill, you have to fight hard. And I'm starting to think it's just, I don't want to play with players that play like me. And in the FGC, we appreciate that. We want to see Daigo versus Justin Wong. We want to see Sonic Fox versus the Ninja Killer. We want to see the tops, and we want to see great people fight. And we want to see matches that are like, whoa, crazy, you know? And if if somebody gets steamrolled in those matches, you're like, wow, holy horse, that is serious. And man, I just don't know. To me, it just sounds like I want to just bully people, and skill-based matchmaking is making it much more difficult for me to bully people and to make these videos of me poning noobs. And here's the thing, and here's where I'll be honest. I think YouTube and Twitch has kind of ruined the gaming experience, right? Because nowadays people think I have to play like a god so I can get views on YouTube, so I can get views on Twitch. I have to drop 20 bombs. I have to drop 30 bombs. I have to have a 3.0 KD. It's about my KD. If I have a terrible KD, I'm a terrible person. It's almost, I think what this is done, right? Because they have these top COD players, these top gamers, and they're posting all these FaZe Clan people, and they have a 3-point KD and 20 and that's what kids like, oh my God, that's what I have to do. Or these up and coming streamers, this is what I have to be. And it's led to cheating. It's led to like everybody playing mega sweaty. And now, like, you know, the average Joe, the average streamer now is becoming monsters because now they think that's what I have to do in order to be good, a good streamer or a successful streamer. and you see it with these newer streamers, 3.0 KD, 3.5 KD, 10 wins in a like, and it's going back to almost like Instagram or Twitter. Like, I have to get this many followers or this many likes. I'm taking it deeper right there, chat, than this whole thing. And I see them trying to do mental gymnastics to say why skill-based matchmaking is bad. But let's be honest, and I had some people come on my show, I made it a show, that a lot of us, I am fortunate enough to be a content creator and to play a lot of games, but even though I play a lot, I'm okay. I'm average. I'm like slightly above average, but I'm good enough to put on a good show. Whatever, you know, if I'm playing some MK or playing whatever games, I'm good enough to put a good show. I'm no crazy tournament winner, but I will give you a goddamn good game. I'm Piccolo. I'm the Piccolo of streaming and fighting games and shooter games. I'm not Goku. I'm not Vegeta. I'm Piccolo. You're gonna have to earn this. Right? I got my just about 1 KD. All right? I got 1 KD, but I'm proud of it. That means you shoot me, I'm gonna shoot your ass back. All right? And hey, 1 KD is solid, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Your KD's about 1, bro. You get shot, you shoot them back. But anyways, I think a lot of content creation is just created. The thing is, I have to have the ultimate KD. You see it all the time. You're playing COD. Hey, what's your KD? What's your KD? It's this big old wiener measuring contest. And they just think it's just, look, if you're not already a big content creator and you're trying to get big, I don't think you should build it off your KD. I think you should build your stream and your community off your personality and your skill. You got to do a little bit of both. I believe in this day you just can't be like, yeah, KD, I won, and then, you know, not talk. Yeah, you gotta have some, you know, you gotta talk. You can't build it off 3.5 KD and then just play like this. That only works if you're kind of established. But yeah, man, I you know, and I look, skill-based matchmaking to me, if there's there's a, like I said, going back, and I just lost my tangent, but the average Joe, guy who loves playing the game, worked 8 hours, hung out with the kids, and now is drinking a beer and like, I want to play some COD. And he's probably a decent guy at it, but he's not putting in crazy streamer hours or 12 to 13-year-old kid hours. And if you're getting put in these crazy lobbies, you're like, you know what, forget it, man. I just want to play a game and have some decent matches. I don't want the game to hold my hand. I just want to play people around my skill level and try to improve it. And a lot of these guys are saying, oh, you won't improve yourself, or it won't improve because you have to play like I did. I played in these open lobbies, and I'm like, look, I'll be honest, I think they've done the numbers, and the reason why skill-based matchmaking is here is for the average consumer. Skill-based matchmaking is not for the COD content creators. It's not for that. It's for the majority, right? I guarantee you, like COD loves having everybody, like these top streamers, stream their game, but skill-based matchmaking is for 99% of people who play the game. The 1% is the streamer and the content creator. And the overall millions of people that have downloaded the game, streamers and content creators make a very small percentage of that. So when they say, duh, skill-based matchmaking is ruining COD, I think it's just ruining it for them. I think it's making it better for the average player to like play in a lobby with people around their skill and they can have fun. And you can get as good as you want or not. That's what I'm just saying. I want to play people in fighting games that are my level and a little bit. Now, here's the thing that I think they should do. I think they should have, whenever you're playing and your lobbies are full of sweaties and you're like in a crazy platinum lobby, should be in the corner. Platinum lobby, top 1%, top 5% of COD. And it should be in the corner when you play the game. And when you go in a room, you're like, damn, this guy's in a top 1% of like COD. Okay, he's getting kind of smoked. It makes sense. But imagine, let's say we post your stuff. This guy just dropped 20 in Resurgence. Holy cow, 20. But his lobby was a bronze lobby. His lobby was a wood lobby. I'm like, okay, that's not impressive. You're a really good player. You're just bullying people. Now imagine how impressive it would be if a COD streamer was in a platinum or 1% lobby and does a 20 bomb and he's playing against other monsters. You'd be like, dang, that is an achievement. That is sick. I don't know. COD players, defend it. Or no, not defend it. Tell me why skill-based matchmaking is so bad. Make it make sense. Because to me, in any game I play, I just want to play people around my skill level. And if like I think they can improve it. I think COD's skill-based matchmaking needs work, to be honest. I think it needs work. I don't think it works that great. But I have been, and here's the thing. I have been in lobbies where they're like, I feel like I'm Superman. And I've had lobbies where I feel like I'm in the end of Dragon Ball Z and I'm farmer with a shotgun. And Cell and Frieza and Majin Buu and Goku and Vegeta are all fighting and I'm farmer with a shot. I've felt like a king and I felt like a scrub with matchmaking. But I honestly I think it's these content creators that just want it their way. What say you? I don't see the FGC really fighting against skill-based matchmaking. And here's the thing, I'll say one last thing before it. I think there is enough COD players to have any kind of lobby they need. There's hundreds of thousands of people playing COD. So if they want to make, hey, here's wild lobbies. You don't know who you're going to get matched up. You could be, these are old school lobbies. Or here's skill-based matchmaking. We are going to, if you queue solo, we're going to put you against other solo queues that are around your KD and around your performance. And to me, I like that. I like fighting and improving. But anyways, that's been the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments. I had the discussion and it was awesome. And I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, because I only see this situation by a lot of the pros, a lot of the top dogs, and they're upset about it. And they're saying skill-based matchmaking is ruining. I don't know, man. Why you hate playing people that play like you?